Today, we'll be showing you guys how to replace the controller on a Pro 2023. The tools required for this repair are a 5mm Allen key, a 3mm Allen key, a pair of flush cutters, and you should be good to go. So to begin, we're gonna go ahead and remove the grip tape from our deck cover. We shall put it to the side for now. And next, we'll go ahead and remove the 6 screws that hold the deck cover with a 5mm Allen key. So now with all of our screws removed, we can go ahead and lift the deck cover off. Now you may notice that just lifting at the back of the footrest does not get the cover off. We recommend taking a rubber mallet and lightly tapping the back of the footrest. And this should eventually get the deck cover off, just like that. Now, before completely removing the deck cover, we'll lightly lift and we shall disconnect the connectors that are plugged in to the cover. Now we can go ahead and put our deck cover to the side, and next we'll go ahead and start removing the screws that hold the controller in place. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and cut off the zip ties with a flush cutter that holds our cables together. Now first, we'll go ahead and disconnect our phase wires. We'll remove the shrink wrap from our motor's connector. Disconnect our connector. Now we'll disconnect this connector. We'll disconnect our battery connectors. Disconnect this one. And now we can push these wires to the side. Next, we'll go ahead and disconnect our light box connector. Now we'll unscrew our motor connector. Just like that. Now we'll go ahead and disconnect the side connector for the light. And now I believe all of our connectors are now disconnected. So now we can go ahead and start removing the light box and the controller from the body. There are 4 screws that hold in the light box bracket, and they are 3mm sized. Now we can go ahead and lift the light box and its bracket out of the deck. Just put it to the side for now. And now we can remove the 4 remaining 3mm screws that hold the controller to the deck. All right, now that we've got all of our screws removed, the controller is able to come out. But because of the water seal around the controller will not just pop out. So we use a rubber mallet to hit the underside of the controller so that it pops out, just like this. And just like that, your controller should come out. And next, you'll want to go and grab your new controller and install it. So now we'll take our new controller and put it back in the deck. And like before, we're gonna have to take our rubber mallet and give it some light taps on the back of the controller just to help it get into place completely. And just like that, we can now go ahead and start adding our 4 screws back in place. Now we'll go ahead and put our light backspoke on. First, we'll make sure to line up the brackets and its holes. Just like that. And again, we'll put it in place with the 4 screws. Now with our light box put back in place, we can go ahead and start reconnecting all of our connectors. So first, what we're gonna do is we are going to reconnect our battery connectors, red to red, black to black. Do not cross these. Then we can go ahead and locate the motor connector, the white one, and plug that back in. Next, we'll grab our phase wires and plug them back in. Now, it's important to note that all 3 of the phase wires are not the same color. The blue will go with the blue, the yellow will go with the yellow, but then the green will connect to the red. Just make sure to remember that green goes to red. So now we'll plug in the final orange connector on this side of the controller. And now we'll go ahead and start focusing on this side. First, we'll connect the side LED connector. Then we can connect the light box connector. Next, we'll plug in our motor. Make sure to line up the arrows correctly so that it goes in properly. Plug in our orange connector. And now all the remaining connectors that should be left are the ones that connect to your deck cover. We'll make sure to tuck our wires and our fuses back into the side of the deck properly. We recommend putting a couple zip ties back to help make everything a little bit more clean. We also recommend that you add heat shrink back onto your connectors if you removed any. So just like that, we have got our 3 remaining connectors, and now we can go ahead and grab our deck cover and place it on its side. So now we'll have our cover on the side of the scooter like this, and that will allow us to plug in our connectors. Remember that the green connectors are for the IoT. If your scooter flashes like it just did, don't worry, this is normal. Next, we'll go ahead and as best as we can, we will organize the wires so that they are not in the way, potentially getting crushed or pinched. Just like this, I'm watching to make sure none of the wires are getting in the way. checking the front as well. Once we've confirmed none of the wires are in the way, we can drop the deck, and now we can proceed to check the screw holes to make sure that none of the wires are in the way. And once we've confirmed they're not in the way, we can go ahead and put our screws back into their holes. And now we'll tighten them up. All right, now we'll go ahead and install our grip tape back. And after this, the repair will be completed. And that's how you change the controller on your Pro 2023.